So, ano ang Hive Energy PH?
So, let's start muna with this problem. Imagine na tayo ngayon ay nagko-conduct ng podcast at gumagamit tayo ng computers, ng Wi-Fi routers, di ba? Then what if suddenly biglang mawalan ng kuryente? Boom. Anong gagawin ko? Di ba? Syempre, kailangan kontakin kagad kita, i-explain ko yung situation sa'yo. Pero nakalimutan ko na wala nga pala akong internet kasi gumagamit ako ng Wi-Fi routers. So, kailangan ko pang lumabas ng bahay, magpa-load, mag-subscribe sa data promo. And only then, will I be able to explain that situation to you? Ang hassle nun, di ba?
Yeah.
Pero, what if mas madalas yung mangyari kaysa sa kinagugustuhan mo? So, dun papasok si Hive Energy PH. So, ang Hive Energy PH is created to provide ease of mind and comfort during power interruptions.
Yeah.
So with our products, mostly PowerCell, you can now have reliable power on the go. So yun yung si Hive Energy PH.
Okay. I like your pitch, very related agad sa podcast situation natin.
Yes.
And, I want to know, so yun nga, ang main motivation ng Hive Energy PH is yung power interruptions like sa area ninyo. So can you tell more about the story and how it started?
Okay, so as far as I can remember, simula nung nakakaalala na ako, nakakaranas na ng brownouts dito sa Oriental Mindoro.
Okay.
Pero habang mas dumadalas kasi, mas tumataas yung energy demand at minsan hindi nakakasabay yung nagsusupply ng kuryente.
Yeah.
Lalo na noong 2019 na nagkataon na doon na nagsimula yung sunod-sunod na power interruptions na kung makikita sa Facebook at sa other social media, ang dami nagrereklamo sa aming electric distributor.
Okay.
And doon na pumapasok unti-unti sa isipan ko na try ko kayang pag-isipan ng gawa ng solution nito.
Okay.
Pero since dahil nagwo-work pa ako, isinantabi ko muna siya. Then come 2020, nagkaroon ng pandemic, lahat ng tao ay nagstay sa loob ng bahay.
Okay.
At pag walang kuryente sa loob ng bahay, napakahirap ng situation.
Okay.
So kasama na ang family ko doon. At doon ko na una naisipan na mas mag-focus konti towards developing a solution for this. Pero yung solution ko talaga ay malayo-malayo sa kung ano yung pinoprovide ng Hive Energy ngayon.
Okay.
Fortunately pala, dahil sa mga programs, sa mga startup programs, one of which is yung sa New Energy Nexus, tinulungan nila ako na mas makapag-develop ng mas magandang idea.
I see.
In just a span of 3 days. So, ang nasa isip ko na nun is yung power bank para sa sarili mong bahay.
Okay.
Yun, di ba? Yun yung talagang pinaka-concept ko.
Okay.
Pero, na on hold ko ulit siya dahil nga sa work. Tapos, since lumala na ngayong pandemic, by October, umuwi na ako sa Oriental Mindoro.
Okay. Okay, so let's go dun sa product. So you said nga, it's somehow like kind of a power bank. Pero, what's the difference? So ano yung difference ng solar power stations as you brand it sa, let's say, power bank? So ano yung main difference niya with other alternatives?
Okay. So, compared kasi sa mga existing products ngayon, sige, unahin muna natin ng power banks. Ang power banks ay kaya lang mag-charge ng phones.
Okay.
Diba? Pero, pag wala kang kuryente ng matagal-tagal, let's say mga 3 days, 4 days, ang hirap na.
Okay.
At bibihira yung mga solar-powered na power banks. Yung mga nag-exist ay hindi talaga solar-powered siya.
Okay.
So, yung power stations namin ay kaya mag-provide ng power from simpleng ilaw lang hanggang sa desktop PC or any other appliances na under 300 watts load.
Like,
to simply say, 5 laptops na sabay-sabay. Yun.
Okay.
Kaya niya yun. Kaya niya yun na sabay-sabay. At the same time, pwede siyang i-charge through solar at saka sa wall outlet.
Okay.
At meron pa kaming ibang competitors. Let's say, kung natatandaan nyo, gas generators, di ba? Kilalang-kilala yan na magpo-provide ng kuryente. Pero alam naman natin na napakaingay ng gas generators at mausok siya. Hindi siya pwedeng ipasok sa loob ng bahay.
Okay.
So, unlike do sa amin na tahimik lang siya, hindi mo namamalaya na napapagana pala yung appliances mo gamit ng PowerCell. At the same time, hindi siya mausok. So, pwede mo siyang katabi sa kwarto mo o kahit nasaan man lugar.
Okay. can we go lang sa like first sa portability and sa usability? Kasi yung power bank, you connect your phone through like USB port or medyo mas madali siya. And so can you make a clearer picture on how people can actually use yung solar power stations?
Okay, madali lang yan. Imagine na nagsasaksak ka lang ng appliance sa outlet sa bahay mo.
I see. Okay.
Pero sa halip, yung outlet mo ay dala-dala mo kahit saan. So kahit nasa dagat ka, nasa bundok ka, isaksak mo lang yung TV mo, pwede ka na manood ng movie.
Okay.
So, ganun siya kadaling gamitin.
Yeah, that's a good picture, yeah. And how long, I mean, like for example, pupunta akong beach or island na wala akong access sa electricity and may laptop ako. So like how long can I use my laptop?
Okay. Let's say yung laptop mo ay yung normal use ka lang, naggagawa ka lang ng documents or yung hindi ka naman nag-edit ng videos or nanonood ka lang ng YouTube videos. Yung pangalawa sa pinakamaliit namin, yung PowerCell 200p, ay kayang patakbuhin yun for up to 6 hours na walang kasamang solar panel pa.
Okay.
Pero kung may kasamang solar panel yun, let's say 100 watts, like wala kang problema sa umaga, sa daytime, tapos sa gabi, yun, mga 6 hours additional.
So like every day I can work 18 hours. I mean, for example, I sleep 6 hours. I can use it continuously every day.
Imagine mo lang na imagine mo na parang meron kang sariling electric distributor na dala-dala mo kahit saan na lagi nagge-generate ng kuryente as long as meron kang solar panel at as long as maaraw din.
So may sarili akong Meralco or may sarili akong as long as may araw. Lagi naman tayong may araw. Okay, sige. That's a very good picture. Let's go muna dito sa clean energy. So sabi mo nga rin, your product provides clean energy. So first of all, what is clean energy? And bakit importante ang clean or sustainable energy?
Okay. So, ang definition para sa akin ng clean energy is yung source siya galing sa isang renewable or sustainable source.
Okay.
For example, ang solar is sustainable yan. Hydro plants produce sustainable energy din. Geothermal. So, yun. Yung mga ganong klase ng sources of energy, yun yung term na clean energy.
Okay.
So, bakit importante ito? Kung matatandaan nyo, I'm sure narinig nyo na sa balita yung nagkaroon ng hail rain sa Bulacan. So, di ba, ano yun parang isa yun sa mga nagpapahiwatig na totoo yung climate change.
Yeah.
At hanggang ngayon kasi, ang buong Pilipinas ay gumagamit ng non-renewable energy resource. For example, for the year of 2020, lahat ng energy natin is generated using coal, 57.2%.
Okay.
Tapos, imagine yung solar is only 1.3% na nage-generate for the last year. So, highly dependent pa rin tayo sa non-sustainable energy. And hopefully, in the coming years, with the help of government din, pati sa mga private sectors na magta-transition into renewable energy, mas tataas na yung yung dependence natin through renewable energy source.
Okay, so yun pala, do you see in the future na we're all using renewable energy? We're not using non-renewable energy anymore.
I'd like to think na in the next 5 to 10 years, mas tataas na ang percentage ng dependence natin sa renewable energy. Not only sa solar, pati sa wind, hydro, and geothermal. Ang pinakamahalaga dito is less dependence sa mga coal generators.
Yeah. Pero ang question is, bakit ngayon hindi tayo gumagamit ng renewable energy?
Interesting question yan, no? Hindi naman sa knowledge kundi sa, kumbaga, affordability nung components ngayon. For example, ang solar panels ngayon is mas mura na compared sa solar panels 5 years ago.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
Affordable na siya ngayon pero hindi pa siya up to a point na talagang kaya na niyang mag-produce ng enough energy na katumbas ng pinoproduce ng coal. Kumbaga wala pa yung technology natin ngayon doon. Yeah.
And I think doon po pasok yung startups like Hive Energy PH kasi we do technology, we improve technology such that napapababa natin yung cost and more people can adopt clean and sustainable energy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not only clean and sustainable energy, pati yung independence din against power interruption. Yun yung
Yeah.
isa din na tinatarget din namin.
Yeah, as a Philippines, malaking problem yun kasi like bagyo, and other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you have this mission of providing sustainable, safe, and efficient battery energy storage systems to every homes and businesses. So first of all, sino ang nakikita mong users or customers ng products nyo?
Okay, so ang target market namin ngayon is mga outdoor enthusiasts and mga professionals that are working from home na critical ang pagkakaroon ng uninterruptible power supply.
I see. Field works.
So, yan. Sila yung mga ano. Then, another target market din is yung mga underserved communities na wala pang access sa grid, sa kuryente. Pero doon sa part na yun, we're still currently looking for partners din na magtutulong sa amin sa ganun.
Can we go pala sa products nyo? Kasi it seems you don't just offer one type of product. So what are these products and how are they different?
Okay, so meron kaming 3 current lineup ngayon. So we're going to start with PowerCell 60. Okay. So si PowerCell 60 is the smallest 12-volt power bank na available sa amin. Okay. So dinesign ko siya in mind na kung gusto lang talaga ng ilaw at gusto lang talaga mag-charge ng phones, yun yung pwede sa kanya. One of our customers, si Lolo Arnulfo, na taga Baras, Catanduanes, sila yung dahilan kung bakit ko na-build yung PowerCell 60 kasi kailangan lang nila naman ng ilaw at saka pang-charge ng phones para sa kanyang apo na ginagamit yung cellphone para sa pag-aaral. That story has been featured in Bayan Mo, Ipatrol Mo.
I see.
So, sila yon. Then, next one is the PowerCell 200P. So, ito naman yung mga interested mag-try ng power stations pero gusto yung magaan lang.
Okay.
So, pwede ito sa mga gusto lang na laptops, routers, simpleng electric fan, simpleng TV lang. Yung mga hindi mabibigat ang appliance na kailangan paganahin. Pwede yung PowerCell 200P sa kanila.
Okay.
Pero if you want yung normal na power station, like for example, yung ginagamit ko ngayon sa desktop PC ko is yung PowerCell 400. So PowerCell 400 can power then up to 5 laptops nga or 1 desktop PC and router at kung ano-ano pa na basta under 300 watts na load.
Okay.
At yung sa capacity naman niya, kaya naman niya tumagal ng mga 3 to 5 hours kung walang solar panel.
Okay. So I think now you have like 2 different market segments. First is yung mga medyo may kaya, professionals nakaka-work. So I think they can easily find their product like through internet, through social media. And possibly another segment nga is yung mga medyo underserved. So meron ba tayong plans on how to reach this segment?
Yes. So ever since nagsimula this year, nakikipag-usap na ako sa mga NGOs and I'm also inviting NGOs na makipag-partner up sa akin kasi nga we can provide the technology for the community. Halimbawa, dito lang, may isang mga community na pwede natin lagyan ng 10 houses na tigi-isang bahay, tigi-isang outlet para magsaksak ng, let's say, radyo nila or makapag-charge ng phones nila. Pwede magsimula doon.
Okay.
So we can provide that technology. Ang kailangan lang namin is yung partnership with NGOs or government organizations na rin.
I see. So I hope NGOs and government organizations can know more about you. Let's go sa technology kasi I think andun din yung unique part ng startup and ng product. So I saw that you have this technology of pure sine wave inverters. I'm not that familiar actually. So can you explain to me and for listeners in the simplest way possible, ano yung technology ninyo?
Okay.
And what is unique about your PowerCells? And if ever kung pwede, paano mina-manufacture? Paano ginagawa?
Okay. Sige. Meron tayong basically dalawang types ng inverters. Modified sine wave at pure sine wave. To make it simple, sa modified sine wave, hindi pwede yung electric fan or yung mga sensitive na electronics. Pero kung yung pure sine wave ang gagamitin mo, Pwede dun kahit anong klaseng appliances. Bakit? Kasi yung output ng pure sine wave is equal or minsan nga mas smooth pa sa output ng nasa wall outlets natin sa bahay.
Okay.
So, pag gumagamit ka ng pure sine wave inverter, hindi mo na kailangan mag-alala na, baka masira ang electric fan ko o baka masira ang TV ko. Napaka-sensitibo pa naman ito. Pwede rin siya sa mga radyo. So, sensitive ang radyo sa electrical Kaya, kailangan din yun. Then, isa pang unique namin is yung batteries.
Okay.
One of our major competitors uses lead acid batteries. So, try kong gawing simple din to. Yung lead acid, kung ano yung capacity niya, 50% lang yung pwede mong gamitin.
Okay.
Compared sa amin na yung lithium iron phosphate or LFP, ang kaya niyang gamitin is 80%.
Okay.
Conservative ba yun, yung 80% na yun?
Okay.
Na pwede mong gamitin. At yung lifespan ng mga lead acid is maximum of 2 years. Compared sa LFP na pwedeng 5 years, pwede pang 10 years, depende kung gaano mo ka lakas gamitin yung pag-charge at pag-discharge ng batteries ng LFP.
Okay.
Then, minamanufacture ko siya dito lang sa bahay. So, since solo founder ako yung gumagawa ng lahat. Ina-assemble ko siya from the batteries to having an inverter, solar charge controller, then making it durable as much as possible. Tapos, ayun, it would take about 2 to 3 weeks to build and test the product before namin i-release.
Okay. If ever ba, do you plan to scale like in terms of manufacturing, like to mass produce or at least to accelerate yung pag-produce ng mga units?
Yes. Actually, na yan, nasa plan ko talaga yan, hopefully by next year, makapag-scale up na kami makapag-accept kami ng employees to accelerate the process of manufacturing our goods.
Yeah.
But hindi lang doon, we're also planning to make it more modular. Modular meaning parang ka nag-assemble na lang ng PC. Bibili ka na lang ng part, as simple as plugging the cables, good to go ka na.
Okay.
So, yun din yung tina-target namin na ma-achieve.
Okay. So, I want to ask some personal questions. I think this is very interesting. I mean, yung technology. Pero, how did you go into this industry? I mean, this field? Like, high school ba? Mahilig ka na sa electronics or sa college? And maybe what's your background? And also sa entrepreneurship side. Noon bang high school ka, alam mo nang magiging entrepreneur ka or something?
Actually, wala talaga sa idea ko niya na maging entrepreneur ako. Pero mostly, ang interest ko noon, hindi ko tandaan sa high school, pero sa college, ang interest ko noon is to build stuff na electronics.
Okay.
Pero ito nga, yung spark na nagpilit na mag-build ng solution para sa ongoing na power interruption, hindi talaga ito yung inaasahan ko na na itatayo kong company. Like, napakalayo na gusto kong gawin. Like, I only want to build products. Yun lang talagang gusto ko kasi nga isa akong electronics engineer at pag meron kang engineering mindset ay yun lang nasa isip mo. Like, hindi mo na kailangang alalahanin kung paano ko makabenta o paano ko makapagano. So, wala talaga sa isip ko noon. Pero with the help of accelerator programs, yun nga, kagaya nga ni New Energy Nexus, tinulungan nga nila ako na mas ihubog pa yung Hive Energy PH.
Okay, so how did you meet or how did you get acquainted pala with this accelerator program?
Social media lang. I was browsing social media, then one of my professors shared a post regarding a call for energy entrepreneurship program. Tapos, ayun, doon na nagsimula. So, malakas talaga ang impact ng social media pagdating sa pagbibigay ng information ngayon.
Yeah. And on the entrepreneurship side, so meron ka bang background or how are you learning? How are you trying to learn this business?
So, I'm still learning kung tutusin. Pero, bukod doon sa program na yon, I've been reading books, watching videos din naman, and listening to podcasts whenever possible. One of my recommended is to learn more about lean startup. So, yung book na yun talaga ang nakatulong sa akin na kung paano ma-determine yung target market, kung paano ba magsisimula talaga na hindi lang yung build ka lang ng build tapos wala namang bibili sa'yo. So, syempre, sayang naman yun, di ba? So, yun. Dahil do sa mga ganong types ng content, yun yung nakakatulong sa akin.
Okay. So, what are your plans for the next months, next years? But you said manufacturing and maybe longer time frame, like in 5 to 10 years. How do you envision Hive Energy PH?
So, I envision Hive Energy PH to have multiple branches or service centers nationwide, as well as have the capability to become a power provider in the future.
Okay.
So, using renewable technology, not only sa solar, but other forms of renewable technology as well.
I see. So, you're planning to branch out on other renewable energy sources then?
Yes. So, kasi limitless yung possibilities sa renewable energy eh. At since pa-improve ang technology, so mas marami pa akong madidiscover at malay mo ay yung wind ang mas umangat or yung energy na nakukuha from waves under the sea. So malaking potential din yun, di ba? So yun, malawak ang nakikita ko na na kayang gawin ng Hive Energy PH. So hindi lang siya nakafocus sa solar.
So can we go again lang sa climate change and sa renewable energy? So can you give some words on why exactly or why really do we need to know about this concern and why do we need to use renewable energy or sustainable energy?
Okay. So, habang tumatagal ay tumataas ang energy demand natin. Lalo na nitong pandemic, biglang tumalon ang demand natin for energy. At dahil doon, kinukulang na nga tayo ng supply. At pag kinukulang tayo ng supply, tayo din naman na naapektuhan. Pero at the same time, hindi lang naman yun ang nangyayari sa atin. Mataas pa rin ang ating carbon emission sa bahay-bahay and kailangan natin pababain nito. Kasi nasa critical point na tayo sa climate change.
Okay.
Pinag-uusapan na to worldwide na we're at the tipping point. At kung wala pa tayong gaanong action ay hindi natin alam kung ano mangyayari in the next few years. Kung magiging normal na lang ba ang magkaroon ng hailstorms dito sa Pilipinas o baka wag naman sana magkaroon ng snow dito sa Pilipinas, di ba? Exaggeration lang yun pero possible na mangyari yun.
Yeah, I think it's a scary future if we don't act on it. So I think startups like this can bring us a better future probably. So just to wrap things up lang, how do you want people to know Hive Energy PH and maybe how can other people find about you? How can they connect with you?
Okay, so available naman kami sa Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Search nyo lang yung Hive Energy PH. So makikita nyo na kagad kami doon. If ever interested kayo mga pag-partnership or kahit gusto nyo lang magtanong about the products, so I'll personally answer to your inquiries through those social media platforms.
And by the way, nakakatawa pala yung Facebook page kasi medyo comic and memes yung mga...
Thank you.
I think
so, okay. Baka kasi isipin na masyado na akong matanda.
I think it's okay. I think it's a good approach.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Amiel. Thank you for this conversation, for sharing about your products, your startup, Hive Energy PH, and of course, your advocacy towards clean and sustainable energy. Thank you, Amiel.
Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me.